Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'm going to just sort of say the lighting right now is very interesting. It's very sunny yet very cloudy today. It's going very much in and out, kind of a typical fall Vancouver Island feel and vibe right now. I apologize that the lighting isn't the best, but we're just going to have to work with that. Before we get started on the candle review itself, of course, I'm going to share with you what I have on my nails. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see very well. This is from Hollow Taco. This is called Late Checkout, described as a purple indigo shimmer polish with gold reflective glitters, which looks really cool. Actually, you use flash photography or use your flashlight on your actual cell phone. Very cool color. Love that one. One of my favorites from that collection. So now we're going to be discussing the candle that you all chose. Now, again, if you're new to this channel or new to these Wednesday wax candle reviews, I have a spot on my community tabs page on YouTube that allows you guys all to vote on what you'd like to see me burn the following Wednesday, with our goal of burning quite a few candles between now and probably December 1st, which is the very first day of the Bath & Body Works candle sale. So all of these candles behind me, we'll discuss those after we talk about this candle here. But basically, these are the 6 that we have for offer next week to vote on. But we'll get to those at the very end. But right now, I want to talk about Marshmallow Fireside, as you guys have chosen this one. So Bath & Body Works describes Marshmallow Fireside as the toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, and fire roasted vanilla with caramelized amber. This is an absolute beautiful candle. This is a classic. It's not as classic as a few of them like Twisted Peppermint, all those other classics that they have for the fall winter for Bath & Body Works. It's been around for a long time. It's actually in so many different variations, whether it's a candle, body care, any of that stuff. They have this scent. And I actually, funny enough, have a wallflower plugged in right now of Marshmallow Fireside, and it is it's just awesome. It's such a beautiful scent. This has been a staple for Bath & Body Works for many, many years. I've quite enjoyed it myself over these years. I definitely feel like this is very similar, right? Very reminiscent. If you love By the Fireplace, I've talked about that on my channel on Fridays. I do like personal fragrance reviews, and By the Fireplace. These are very, very similar. And I feel like I understand why, because not only do you get the marshmallow, the nice sweetness, you get the smoldering woods. Yes, you get that crackly fire, but that's just a nice little faint bit. Roasted vanilla, because I wouldn't say it's roasted, but it is that marshmallow that's been a little toasted. You know what I mean? Like a nice perfect s'more with that amber basically giving that beautiful perfume-like scent. And I think that's very, very similar description to that personal fragrance that I speak of too, By the Fireplace. But this is a really great candle, and the scent is really good. This has never ever failed me. This candle has been burning really, really well. It's been burning just very average, nothing too crazy, like crazy burning wicks or smoldering puny wick syndrome, as we've talked about many times on this channel. Neither of that is true. All the wicks are staying in the very same place that they were when first purchased, so that's really good. I'm only at about 50% right now, which I only have about 4 days of burning, and I only burn in the evening as well, so that's pretty average for me. So you guys can sort of see here like where we are about here. I know the sun is like right in our way right now. But anyway, we're about here, and it's been burning right now for a little over an hour at this point, and it's just beautiful. It's a great throwing candle. This is one of my favorite scents. I would absolutely purchase this, obviously, in personal fragrance. I would purchase this scent as long as it stayed the same in body care. I know body care and candles and everything like that can be very varied. Essentially, they can be a little bit different, but if I could get one that smells exactly like this, I would do that for sure. Body sprays, I've had this in soap. I have it in the Wallflower Pug. It is such a great scent. The scent throw on this candle is probably about an 8.5 out of 10. It does very, very well in a large room. It's where it is right now. It's kind of like our living room, bar area. Technically, you can smell it in the kitchen as well. So it kind of reaches pretty far, which is wonderful. It's just such an enjoyable candle. With the sale coming up in December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Bath & Body Works, I will absolutely be on the hunt for another one of these, probably to save it for next year, I would definitely purchase one of these as well at the sale. And also don't forget, we have the SAS, or the semi-annual sale, that will happen starting December 26th. Let me know down below if you would like me to continue doing these candle reviews after the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd December, to basically review them up until Boxing Day, which is where the semi-annual sale starts. And so maybe I'll just keep pulling candles and we'll hope that some of the older ones come back. But anyway, with that being said, this is a lovely candle. I 100% would recommend this, especially if you love a gourmand scent with a little amber, you know, but the amber is really good. It plays really, really nicely with the vanilla marshmallows and the smoldering woods, as they say. But with that being said, thank you very much for picking this one. It was a tight race. It was pretty close between this one and one other one I will mention when we get to it behind here. Just going to move this candle a little bit out of the way because that sun, she's bright. So this one here is Cranberry Orange Seltzer. I decided to bring this one forward because it was cranberry and I felt, you know what, this might actually be really quite lovely to burn at this time of year between November, December, and we might see this either on the Candle Day sale available or at the SAS. Let's go check out the scent note description for this one. Scent note description for the Cranberry Orange Seltzer is fresh orange, sugar, cranberries, fizzy seltzer water. So there's number one. And this one is called the Spiced Blackberry Cider, and this one is described as mulled blackberries, simmered cider, and cinnamon stick garnish. So again, very, very festive for this time of year. Then we have the Pumpkin Vanilla Creme, and this one is described as creamy pumpkin, vanilla creme, and fresh round nutmeg. Another lovely one for the season. And this is the one that was getting really darn close to winning, actually beating out Marshmallow Fireside, but it didn't quite make it. And this is the Coffee and Whiskey. And Coffee and Whiskey is described as bold Irish whiskey, splash vanilla, and a hint of coffee. Then we have the Pumpkin Spice Latte, and this one is described as pumpkin pie spice, freshly brewed espresso, homemade whipped cream with a sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. And the last one that you can pick from is called Pumpkin Clove, and this one is described as clove buds, ground cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, and fresh pumpkin. And there we have it, you guys. That was my review for the Marshmallow Fireside candle, and these are the 6 different candles that you have to choose from for voting for next Wednesday's poll. And as per usual, I always make that choice based on your poll, sometimes Saturday. So sometime this Saturday, I will figure out which one you guys voted for the most, and that one will become the new candle I burn, and come back with you guys with a review for next week. And I have many more that I just keep replacing with more and more. So it's a great way for me to burn my candles, but also decide like whether I really like them. Because a lot of these are brand new to me, especially this line here is brand new to me as well. So it's always good to try that type of thing. And just keep in mind too, when it comes to the YouTube community section, I can only put 5 on the poll. So I always put the newest one in the actual description. So when I say that in the description bar, and then I only have 5 spots, but I kind of found that out after I started, I'll just pick 6. So I'm like, okay. But anyway, we'll work on it. So every week it'll be fair. So those are the 6. This was the Marshmallow Fireside. Highly recommend this one. And I will also be purchasing this one between either the Candle Day sale or the SAS in whatever packaging it is, because let's be honest, Marshmallow Fireside has come in like 8 different packages in the last 2 years. But really, at the end of the day, it's what's inside that counts, and it is very scrumptious. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.